The Power of 30 Days, day number 8. What's up, guys? I'm here at the top of Sugarloaf Trail at Mara Mountain. If you look down over my shoulder, you should see the lake. Weighed in today and had a decent result, actually. Lost 6 pounds this week. Although, normally I would call that a great week. But I've set a really ambitious goal for this 30 days, and that was to lose 27.8 pounds. So that's slightly off of my pace that I set. I need to lose 7.1 pounds next week to ultimately meet my goal of having 27.8 pounds lost within the power of 30 days. Gotta get that brand in there, that catchphrase. I'm all about a catchphrase. Got my little buddy with me. Love this park. Woo! Beautiful up here. I actually started late today, so I'm kind of in the evening hours, which I normally would not do on a trail that last time took me an hour and 45 minutes. But this time I've done a few things to speed myself up, and I didn't pause at all on the way up here. Got a little slow at some places, but I never stopped, and that's new. You know, that's just come in the week. When I started this trail on Monday of last week, I had to stop 3 times coming up the hill. So that kind of plays into what I mentioned about how fast your cardio endurance can come up when you exercise, or at least in my case, that's the way it works. Usually 2 weeks I can tell like a major difference. But also saw deer today. That's cool. A word about my experience at Banner Elk. We actually stayed up on top of Beech Mountain in a hotel up there, really big hotel. On the way down, we went up in pitch dark because after the game we tried to go and find suitable food there. Everywhere we showed up at was closed. After 10 they closed. So we got directed to a Mexican place back toward our hotel, but we never found it. And I was kind of following the producer Ron, and he turned into a place where he saw an open sign, and it happened to be a Vietnamese/Japanese place. Vietnamese family running it. They were doing karaoke, and I mean Vietnamese karaoke with the white people trying to sing it. It was pretty funny. But I ended up having a couple of sushi rolls and a bowl of miso soup. So, you know, that I still was within my caloric limits for the day, but that's not something I would have ate trying to lose weight. But out of necessity, I had to. So just kept my portion small and made sure I didn't exceed my daily calories. Well, there's a guitar sitting over there in the corner, and it comes out that I've been known to do a little play and a little sing. I got asked to perform, so I get up there. Guitar's just madly out of tune. There's no pick. The strings are just trashed. Give you an idea how steep it is right here. But anyway, not being one to let an opportunity to perform my music go in another town, no less, go by, Ron had one of these little Lowe's discount cards on his keychain. He took off, and I used that for a pick. And man, I tore into a ripping 5 or 6 song set, and it went over like gangbusters. The people there for the karaoke loved it, and it was cool. And the owner actually asked me to come back and play, you know, when I was gonna be around. And I said, well, you know, it's 3 hours from home, but for you, since your name's Nancy, and my wife's name's Nancy, sure. But anyway, maybe in future times we'll vacation there, and I'll take my harmonica and stuff and be able to play. Man, this trail is so steep, even a mountain goat has to take its time. But apparently not Beauty. She's moseying on down there. What are you doing, girl? God, that dog is so cute. You're so cute. I'll show you guys how I de-stress by hugging the snot out of my poodle all the time. She's a good buddy. She sometimes sits on my computer desk while I edit these, and she's actually had to sit there all day because I had to catch up. Basically days 6 and 7. Had to edit both of those today since I was off on the documentary shoot. And as I've mentioned several times now, I guess, Banner Elk. Going to a new location 4 hours away on Wednesday. So that kind of colors how I get my workouts. And I was just going to do a walk downtown tonight, but I thought, you know, I had just had an ionic foot bath at Albemarle Nutrition, ionic detoxing foot bath, and got a lot of yeast out of me. My feet felt really great. The weather is freaking awesome right now, so I thought, you know what, let me go ahead and just hit this hour and 45-minute walk on a steep mountain, get those muscles engaged, burn a little bit of extra fat. That would be good, since I don't know exactly what I'll be able to do on Wednesday. I mean, I'm going to do some sort of low impact cardio before I take off, but 4 hours riding 2 days in a row, that's brutal. And then both days will probably be kind of the minimum. You know, so I didn't want to get a couple days in a row, 3 days in a row where I was just hitting the minimum. So anyway, that's the thought process behind putting myself out here where I'm going to be coming, you know, through the woods in the dark. Man, this is super steep. So my friend Johnny, who's already hiked the entire AT, brought me out here one day with the hiking poles, and we were coming up this trail, and I'm walking down now, which I don't recommend. I let him shame me into it. He's like, you want to go the easy way or you want to go the hard way? He's 10 years older than me. So I said, we'll go the hard way. Mistake. And my Achilles were killing me by the time we got to the top of this thing. And that's the kind of thing I'm sort of trying to avoid. I want this, you know, this hike in the Uaris, you know, to cross the Uaris. I want that to be pleasant, and that's something I can take good memories away from, apart from getting me in shape. And of course I want the AT to be like the trip of a lifetime. I don't want it to, you know, wind up like so many people on trailjournals.com that start off and, you know, push it too hard early on and, you know, break something or dislocate something or mess up their knee in the first 2 weeks. And then there you go. All those years of prep, all that money on gear, wasted. Nice. Ninja-like reflexes. I'm carrying water in my backpack, but I'm going to get into my supplementation. Right now, the main supplementation I'm taking every day is B12. I just started that today. That's supposed to aid weight loss. And again, I'm just making little tweaks here and there to try to get myself up to that 7 to 8 pounds of weight loss per week, at least for the next 3 weeks. Now, historically, after I have that first week with the big loss, you know, my weight loss will fall off to 1 or 2 pounds a week, and that sucks emotionally, and in this case it would make my goal impossible. So I'm gonna really try to ramp it up somehow this week, both in diet and exercise. One thing I thought about is maybe trying to do 2 a days where I have a hike, but then I also have a 30-minute focus session on the treadmill, you know, with my heart rate right in the burn zone as soon as I get up, or maybe right before I go to bed at night. That's doable. I spent a lot of money to get a really sizable refurbed Life Fitness treadmill that a guy like me can actually run on. So need to use that thing. But anticipate a good time in Tennessee with the shoot. I'm just gonna have to be more vigilant about what I eat and when I eat it. And to that end, I think I may take some cubed chicken in like a little Tupperware container with me. I got in a situation Wednesday where I ate in the morning and I didn't get to really eat again until 10:38 at night. That wasn't great. I didn't pig out, but still, you know, my body was kind of in starvation mode, and that changes things a little bit with regards to weight loss. So I want to avoid that for sure. Doing all my talking now because I know when we get down at the bottom of this hill, the light won't be very good. Might be some deer. he didn't think I see him. He's kind of stopped down there on the knoll. There's one closer to us, right by like a dirt clog. If you can see him, he's being real still. And his buddy, hey guys, hey guys. His buddy, went on down a little bit further. You saw a tail move there. They don't have any fear though, because people actually feed them. They're trying to figure out if I'm here to feed them or not. You're not supposed to, of course. So I get done with the Sugarloaf Trail, get back in plenty of time to come up here and walk around the I don't know what they call it, the Summit Trail off of the top of Mar Mountain, and I find that Nancy has sabotaged my water with my Reds product, making it really taste not great. And so I guess I'm gonna cap it off at like 1 hour and 45 minutes today. But it's cool that I feel like I could go ahead and hike some more. So, you know, I'm definitely making those gains. But this looks like a good place to wrap it. Beauty's tired, ready to go home, get that bath, and snuggle up, I guess. I'm looking for a big piece of chicken or fish and a ginormous salad. Some water. Gotta get working on that water intake, because I gotta lose more next week than this week to meet that goal. And yeah, it's beautiful up here. For sure. Nice little breeze blowing. Not much of a sunset today. Kind of hazy. Beauty, you ready to go home? Ready to go home? Are you ready to go home? Ready to ride? You ready to ride? Are you? Are you ready to ride? Huh?